Everyone tells you, hey, don't give up when you're behind, keep going. But that's wrong. Sometimes if you just numb yourself and resist blindly, it actually just speeds up your defeat. So what we need to do is resist effectively. For example, if you're getting crushed in a match, like losing 2-8 or 1-9, you might think to yourself, forget it, I'll give up on this one and just play the next round. But pay attention. When the situation is reversed and you're the one leading 9-1 or 8-2, if your opponent starts catching up point by point, you'll slowly start to get nervous and you'll start thinking about it in your mind. Isn't there a chance you could get overtaken? So first, you need to understand that the score is like a remote control for your emotions. When you're trailing 1-9, you don't need to numb yourself and just try to make a comeback blindly. What you need to do is put up an effective resistance. That means, at times like these, don't focus too much on the score. Instead, pay attention to things like the friction, when your opponent puts in extra effort, or notice some of the small details in your opponent's positioning. When it gets to the latter part of the game, you need to try to score 2 to 3 points in a row. Even if you end up losing this game, the final score might change from 1-9 to something like 4-11. This can invisibly give you some momentum for the next game, but on the flip side, if you yourself are already leading by a large margin, they absolutely cannot afford to make unnecessary mistakes, because if both players are at a similar level, since you can score several points in a row, your opponent is just as capable of doing the same. So in a match, there are no absolutes, right? In the next game, if your opponent leads you 1-9, you shouldn't dwell too much on the previous game. The most important thing is to effectively resist them. Let's keep working hard together and go again.